Previously on Tales of Arise, the party went through a hidden cave in Foreland Mountains in order to return to Cysloden. Several new high-level gigants appeared all over Dahna, and I killed the only one that's weaker than the next story boss. Mahavar ferried the party to the Wedge, and once they arrived, Renwell heard a strange voice that seems to want to help her. Okay, I'm trying to check around the towns for new dialogue, but I didn't expect one to be inside Glanymede of all places. Obscure brides might actually start lighting fires inside this shaft again. Really? I guess they're afraid the people from Lenegus will show up? I don't know. If we're both going to die, then we can at least do it somewhere where we don't have to stare at the sky. This place will do just fine. I don't care where we go, darling. As long as I have you by my side, that's more than enough for me. Yeah, so things have... so they really are acknowledging it. I don't want to die surrounded by all these rocks, but I don't know where to run. Is it just as bad everywhere else in Dahna too? Yeah, hiding in this castle is not going to save you, I'm afraid. I'm glad I was able to flee to here, but this place is so big, it's hard for me to relax. It feels suffocating here, like I'm underground or something. But I'm not exactly itching to go outside while the skies are still looking like that either, so I guess I'll just have to grin and bear it. Yeah, the outside looks so scary that even this really dingy-looking castle is preferable, huh? This castle is basically just a cave. Are all our resources going to get taken away again? Are we going to have to go back to square one? It worries me. Oh, hey, people from Messia. We're taking in anybody here who's feeling anxious about everything that's going on lately. It might not make things much better for them in the long run, but it's better than still better than nothing. This place is basically just like a giant inn at this point. Yeah. Damn it, I've only had enough strength to go out and fight myself. Arg. What's gonna happen to us? Who knows? But I'm glad we were able to evacuate here, but it's hard not to still feel scared. I hope everyone's okay back in Viscint. Wait, they came from Messia as refugees. I thought they were here to help us by providing some relief or something. Cysloden and Peller. Our timing couldn't be any worse, having all this craziness happen in the middle of our trip. I have to get back to Cysloden pronto. Yeah, all the realms are probably trading with each other now they're under Dahnan control. Well, you can go without me. I'm going to stay here for the time being and try to gather more information. You guys seem to have a better understanding of what's going on with this planet than I do. I won't try to get in your way or talk you out of it. I'll just sit and watch how things unfold from here and hope for the best. Stay calm, everyone. I assure you, the Crimson Crows are working overtime to investigate whatever is going on up in the sky. Right now, you have nothing to fear. We don't see any danger that could threaten us for the time being. I'm scared, really scared, but I know we've got you, Alphen, so I'm not going to cry, I promise. What do you think the Renan plans to do with us, all of us? They're probably going to kill us all for standing up to them, aren't they? Everyone's saying the Renans are coming back. Like hell they are, nobody wants to go back to the way things used to be. Where's Alphen and his blazing sword? Isn't he going to come save us like he always does? I should have known our trouble with the Renans wasn't over forever after all. You think those soldiers are going to come back? We'll be fine. Alphen the blazing sword will take care of them. You'll see. Have the Renan begun their strike back? We're finally free for the first time in our lives. They can't take it away from us. I won't let them. The blazing sword of Calaglia, the hero who liberated Calaglia. He'll do something about this. He'll protect us, right? That's a lot on your shoulders, Alphen. Now that I know what freedom feels like, I can't stand the thought of having it taken away from me again. Are we going to go back to the battle days, when nobody could laugh and smile without Renans getting on your case? You know, it's ironic. This should be a simple village, but due to the way the map works and how there's multiple levels to some of the houses, it's actually one of the more complex town maps in the game. Well, they actually get simpler and simpler as you advance the story. It's kind of weird. Maybe the mapping team ran out of energy towards the end. It seems like this town complexity is something you'd see in the late game rather than early game. Everybody here is on edge with all the weird activity happening up in the skies. We're trying to investigate it on our end, but so far we haven't found any decent leads, unfortunately. There's so much to learn about fashion. I've got to study up on it even more. What's going on up in the sky? Are the Renans sending down more troops? I hope not. I'm so scared. It's okay, E2. You got me with you. Remember? I'll keep you safe, so don't cry, okay?
You see anybody around here who could use our help?
We can't chase...
You know, I'm just gonna accept this guy's quest just so my party doesn't comment on it all the time.
Right. All right.
I don't see the harm in us checking it out. Do you hear what we're saying? We've got enough to worry about as is without inviting even more danger. Your Renan's pal's right. I know you're strong, but I think even this Zugol might be beyond you. It's not like I need you guys to take it down for us right away, but how should I put it? If anybody has a shot at it, I think it'll still be you guys eventually. Once you feel like you're up to the challenge, that is. When you are, will you be willing to give it a shot? You can bring other people along with you to help, of course.
Got it.
Sure, sounds fair. We'll get it taken care of for you sooner or later. Huh, no dialogue for accepting it this late in the game, I guess? Heh. Okay. What are you guys going to do if the range decides to strike again? We'll simply go back to how we used to do things, lying low and making do however we can. Hopefully it won't come to that, though. With the way Niez is looking, they're planning to retake everything we've won, aren't they? Don't worry about Calaglia, we've got things under control here. You go off and do what you need to do. Oh, you're safe. I'm really glad. Anything I can tell you about while you're here? How are the residents here holding up? Ever since Niez transformed and dropped that thing on the planet, everybody's really on edge. Understandably, some people are scared that it means the Renans are going to have their revenge on us all soon. Anything else I can tell you about? Do you guys know anything about Niez? Haven't a clue. Your guess is as good as ours as to what the hell those bright eyes up there are up to. None of the other resistance groups elsewhere know either. Apparently even Renans and Messia are in the dark. It hasn't made any big moves since its whole transformation, but I got a feeling that we haven't seen the worst of it, whatever it has in store. Anything else I can tell you about? I'm guessing you all know about Zephyr. Oh yeah, we definitely heard. The news devastated everyone in our crew. But life goes on and so does our work. The best way to pay our respects is to carry on like before and keep fighting the good fight for Dahnans. If anything, it allowed us to forge connections with other groups, especially the Silver Swords, which helps us do more than ever before. So rest assured, everyone here is still working and fighting as hard as ever for both Calaglia and the entire planet. That much hasn't changed. Anything else I can tell you about? I'm good, thanks. Alright, well, you're welcome to talk to me again if you have any other questions. Huh, they say back then Dahna had its own wars, but now the planet's more probably as united as they'll ever get. The Renans have stayed quiet ever since you guys took down Balsa. Why now? Why did they wait so long to make their move? I wish Zephyr were here. He'd know what we should do. Not that I expect the Renans to learn their lesson. If they come crawling back, we'll be ready. What the hell is going on? Are Renans staging a comeback? The Renan have started their counterattack. They're going to turn the tables on us and kill us all. I just know it. It's okay, guys. I'm sure Crimson Crows will figure out a way to stop them somehow. She's right. There's still hope. We've got the Blazing Sword to protect us. You see up there? That's what you all get for underestimating them bright eyes. They're vengeful bastards, I tell you. There's no turning back now. It's all going to hell anyway. At least I can do is grab a sword and... No, stop. You're going to get yourself killed. So Renans are ready to show us what they're really capable of. What the hell are we going to do about that thing? Yeah, Zephyr did warn us that Niez might have even greater technology for us to deal with. What the heck is happening? Don't look at me. All I can guess is payback from the Renans for everything that's happened. So many young kids risked their lives to give us our freedom. Are their deaths going to mean nothing in the end? I wonder. There are actually people all the way out here in the cabin? What's going on in the sky? It goes against the laws of nature. It looks creepy. I can't believe the Renans made something like that. Manager? They're managing this cabin? For what purpose?
Aw, are you tired, Poodle?
You sure he's not just trying to hide from us?
What's with that conversation? Just because I entered this one cabin? Huh. We can't even rest in this cabin. We have to rest at the campfire. Oh great, first people and beasts threatened us, and now the heavens are getting in on the act. Dad, the sky's all crazy. Oh no, is Renan going to tear us apart again? Man, what the hell? I plowed and sowed a whole field and now this happens. You think it's the snake eyes? Maybe the Renan are heading back. We might be in for a lot worse than floodlights. Am I finally going to join my brother? It's over for me regardless. What do I care what's happening now? We can all just go to hell together. Man, what the hell? I finally started a new life. Is this the start of a new invasion? Maybe we should evacuate the Cysloden with the others. We were starting to get used to a new life, and now look what happens. What is going on with the sky? Please, just let me live in peace. It's just one thing after another for us. Why do we keep getting jerked around? It's just the fact of life for the weak. We're powerless to do anything. But I can't stand it. It's all over. Maybe defying Renan was a bad idea after all. Yes, maybe freedom was just an illusion. You guys, don't talk like that. Do you want to go back to living in darkness? Hey, what's happening to the sky? I'm scared. I don't know, but all the grown-ups are scared. It's probably bad. Did the hero burn the sky too much? A hero would never do that. It's gotta be some evil Renan plot. Ooh, if it is, that means the hero will fix everything, right? Sis, what are we supposed to do? Thinking about it would be a waste of energy. I don't think there's any getting away from it. Yes, I'm even checking this one-off passage that we barely ever use. You can go in normally for the front gate now, but you come this way anyway? You must be nuts. As long as this path remains standing, it needs to look out to ensure nobody suspicious comes through. Yup. The one guy who's stuck on guard duty. This is what his life has amounted to. We're on the street is that the Renans are going to strike Dahna with a force twice as big as what they had before. If that's true, we're in trouble. That's why it's important we all work together and remain reunited. We can't let them turn back the clock and make us all live in fear again. Legend has that you can catch a big one when the skies are in disarray. It's not exactly an appropriate thing to say, but I know this could be your... but this could be your big shot. Talking about fish? I'm pretty sure that the big boss fishes are going to appear no matter what. There's been a rumor floating around among the people who fish in the Nivira snow plains. There's been some craggy, tough-looking fish spotted. Does that have anything to do with the weird activity going on lately? I might need a special lure for that, though. Seems people are too busy dealing with all the chaos to go after moles right now. Not that I'm complaining one bit. I mean my big mouth. The sky, I'm scared. Don't worry, your birds are here. Just don't go outside, okay? Give me everything you have. I have to buy as much as I can while there's still time. Ma'am, calm down. I understand you're worried, but there's no way you can afford it all. And also, there's no way to be able to eat it all before it expires. What are you doing? We have to get out of here. With the sky's looking like that, there's nowhere safe to run outside. It'd be better to stay underground and try to ride this thing out. And how do you know it's going to be any safer underground? Huh? You don't. Now quit being stubborn and let's get moving. Yeah, if you're going to suck out energy, astral energy from Dahna, I don't think going underground is going to help at all. Welcome to the Silver Swords. You're welcome to share any info on the lights in the sky if you've got it. I don't care if the Renans intend to invade us again. I don't plan on losing to them, and neither should anyone else. I'm prepared to protect Cysloden with my life to make sure the sacrifices of those who have died mean something in the end. Words can't express how grateful I am for what all of you have done. We'll keep the fight alive for as long as it takes once you're gone. Be safe and healthy, Renan. I'm sure I'll see you again. Wait, weren't you in the Frozen Valley? The heck? He's in two places at once. Did the devs forget to remove him from the hideout? That's so weird. Probably can't do much to help, but if there's anything you need us to do, don't be afraid to let us know, okay? We owe you that much. Well, I'm so glad you're here. Everyone's been so worried lately with the way things are headed. They'll be so happy to see you all. What the heck are those lights in the sky? I've never seen anything like them. Where are they look like trouble. Must be some kind of new weapon the Renan developed. Just what's going on? Doesn't anyone have any idea what's happening anymore? As you can probably imagine, everyone in the Silver Swords is pretty shaken up over what's transpired. But that's why we have to pull ourselves together. We can't let something like this be the end of us as a group. I really enjoy watching the baker go about his work. It makes me forget about what's going on up in the skies, if only for a little while. What? A cat? Meow meow? What are you talking about, Kisara?
What are you doing?
I'm talking to the kitty.
That isn't a cat.
Wait, are they talking about the bread? Did they make a cat-shaped bread or something? Huh? And they did not change their dialogue at all. Okay. What's gonna happen to us? I was trying to live my life the right way. Don't lose heart. We agree to keep our chins up. Right, let's figure out what we can do. We can never enter Manic's old hideout ever again, huh? The interior appears to have been destroyed in the Snake Eyes raid. Did the Renan really attack again? I don't want the sun and blue skies to be taken away. How am I supposed to look at them now? Looks like the sky's being washed away. The light's like the sun, but different. It's beautiful but frightening. Doesn't make any damn sense. We're finally free and now the world's coming to an end? Don't give up. We never did before and we scraped by. This time won't be any different. How unsettling. Is this the start of a new crown contest? I've never seen anything like that before. It's like the end of the world is upon us. You don't think Renans decided to destroy Dahna? What would the man at the gallows say about what's happening now? Now come on. Even he wouldn't have any idea what to make of this. True, I guess I'll have to think for myself. What's all the ruckus outside? Who knows? Maybe we just had too much to drink and have started to hear things. Yeah, maybe you're right. Well, might as well keep going. Oh, just when the skies above the city had finally gotten back to normal, now this happens. It's like the Renans were waiting for just the right moment to strike back with that thing. Just how spiteful can these people be? Is this the Lord's vengeance? Where's the hero who saluted Lord now? What an eerie sky this is. The sky the Renans make is horrid. How dare they steal the beautiful blue sky from us? First they give it back, then they take the sky away again. What did I tell you? This is the work of the Remnant's cohorts. Oh, give it a rest. The Snake Eyes couldn't pull us off in a million years. We need to work out a plan of action. Yeah, we've let the Arabs do the real work for too long now, even liberating this place. If we want to keep our loved ones safe, shouldn't that job fall to us? Hey, what's that? Are you seriously telling me Renans are attacking again? How should I know? We might be in trouble if we get busted for hunting down any survivors. We'll definitely be in trouble. What do we do? Flee the mountains? Hey sis, the sky looks all funny. It sure does. What's going on? I'm going to visit the Silver Swords. You wait here at home. I'll leave those crazy lights in the sky to your crew. I'll be here working to make Cysloden a much better place. Renan just won't leave us alone, will they? If they think we'll crawl meekly back, they've got another thing coming. I don't know what all I can do, but I'm ready to defend what matters. Rebuild Prison Tower is the sturdiest building in all of Cysloden. It should be safe here, so just don't panic. Is everyone just hiding out in the Lord's castle now? Is it really safe here? Can I trust you? Are you doing this in every realm? I'm glad we can open this place up to the public. Yeah, now the history of Dahna can be engraved here. Sitting here really helps it sink in that this land is liberated. I know what you mean, I'm sure everyone else does too. Oh, it's become a little museum of sorts, huh? We may have the sun back, but the coal is still real bare. It will be misery all around if whatever's happening ends up with the buildings destroyed. We're taking in people in Cysloden with no homes and people overcome with fear. We're as afraid as they are, but we believe in you guys. I feel like some dialogue I could have seen here earlier, but maybe not. I don't know. My dad just keeps staring at the inner exhibition and won't move. He said for me to wait here, but geez, should I go get him or what? Is there Nurse Sin Cleaver armor? Maybe instead of leaving these weapons on display, we should be using them. You think? Some of them are actually decent quality, at least for this particular area. Their ancestors really challenged the Renan with these lousy weapons? That was reckless, but certainly brave. I'll use the weapons here to join the fight. Don't bother, how are you going to reach a foe in the sky? I thought we'd finally reached an era where these children don't have to go hungry. Are we going to have to watch what we say again? Aren't there any Renan weapons still around? Come to think of it, what's on display here used to belong to fallen Dahnans. The Snake Eye survivors might take this chance to pull some stunts, so be on the lookout. Oh, it feels like I've become a Snake Eye myself. It should be safe in here, right? Welcome. This used to be the Lord's office, the hardest Bureau of Civil Observation. Where I sit now is the place where lords would historically conduct business. How do you know? An astute question. We have to go on conjecture since nobody's actually seen it. Is it comfy? Frankly, it makes me feel antsy knowing how many Dahnans' fates were decided here. I try to envision how the Lord must have felt, but I just can't. How long are we supposed to stay here? Until Sky stops doing that. And how long will that take? Damn it, it feels like the gods by the neck here. Surely nothing would happen to the place that used to be the Lord's castle, right? The Lords were nothing more than pawns, so I don't think they care. Plus, they just have it rebuilt anyways, using new Dahnan slaves. I'm digging through the books to see if there's any record of an event like this. I hope it'll be useful in disposing of the Renan machinery left in the castle. Did I miss this one before? That didn't sound relevant. Bay fun. Roaring, huh?
Alright.
You must be quite busy having to run this whole operation. Oh, you're that ex-lord from Messia. It was quite unfortunate that what Almadria did here. I'm deeply sorry that we couldn't do more to stop her treachery in time. You don't need to apologize, but it sure has gotten lonelier around here ever since that whole mess, that's for sure.
I guess.
I'm sure with the dime gun and all. Yeah, we used to always get up to trouble when we were younger. Whenever something happened, he'd go charging dead ahead. I'm sure if he was still around, he'd still be running all over the place, always on the move.
Hey.
You mentioned something about some roaring. Yeah, I got a report of some noises coming from the Luba forest.
Is that so?
There was an enormous Zoogle there previously, but I believe we dispatched it already. Oh, I didn't know that. There must be something else. From what it says here, it didn't sound like just one Zoogle making a ruckus either. If more threats have emerged in that forest, we need to do something. But I'm so busy rebuilding Niez, I don't know when I'll get to it. We'll see what we can do. After I grind up enough, that is. In that case, let's concern ourselves with that while we focus on your work. Really? You sure about that? Quite, but in exchange, you have to promise that once we finish, you'll regale us with more tales of you and Dahnan in your youth. That's all? You've got a deal. I'll make sure to get us some drinks and snacks while I'm at it then.
I see.
Oh, I like that. It's the sound of that. I'm keen to see how the local liquor here tastes. Backstory for the dime? Huh. The gates can withstand a land assault, but we're sitting ducks against an air attack. It's still better than nothing at all. At any rate, I have no intention of abandoning my post. I'll stand my ground, come hell or high water. Where the hell is the world coming to these days? I can't even imagine what's in store for us next. It's amazing to see the realms doing what they can to support us. I know they don't have it easy either. It's like this whole crisis is finally bringing the people of Dahna together after being apart for so many centuries. Alright, I'm happy to report we got a shipment of food from abroad that's safe to eat. I need you to form an orderly line so we can hand it out. If only there was a way to detect the fruit of hell again. There has to be some kind of technology that can do that, but only the people, Renans of Lednigus would probably own it. Okay, so there are Messia people here. Bayfon's doing his best to keep everyone's spirits up. There's only so much you can do when the sky looks like that. The Brags are starting to get serious now. What the hell are they going to do next? We don't know anything about why Lednigus transformed either. We're just as confused and in the dark as all of you. I don't mind being deployed out here to support the locals and improve relations, but this is way more than what I signed up for. I hate waiting around doing nothing. We've still got plenty of weapons. Why aren't we doing something with them? I'm really impressed. Bayfon's done a great job of bringing everyone together during such a crisis. I'm not gonna let those Braves push me around anymore. I'll stand together with Bayfon and fight. Damn, if even Renans from Messia don't know what's going on, we're screwed. I'm not scared. Bayfon told me everything's gonna be okay. If he says it is, then it must be true. Excuse me, does it look like you'll be able to help? Absolutely, you have nothing to worry about. It's nothing serious at all. Past this point is what remains of Glanymede Castle. There's the risk of it collapsing though, so I wouldn't get too close if I were you. Seriously? We never actually did explore her real castle. No, we only explored her giant ship that is at the bottom of the sea. Oh, that is kind of a shame. Usually they're supposed to transform the Lord's old palaces into facilities for the people. New government facilities. Or additional shelter. Are Renans looking to take back what we stole from them, or are we in for something even worse? Where the heck are we supposed to run? The skies look bad everywhere. I can't keep standing on the sidelines any longer. Maybe it's too late to do anything really meaningful, but I still want to help. All I used to do was stand around complaining without doing anything about it. I always figured the heroes of the world would fix our problems. I'm not like that anymore. Now I know better. From now on, I'll fight to protect the people of Mahavar rather than wait for someone else. So that's it? We're just going to go back to being enslaved? No, there's still a blazing sword. Maybe he can. Give it a rest. After everything that's happened with the dime, you still think there's some hero out there that's going to save the day? If nothing else, I think it's fair to say Alphen's a much different person from the dime, but even he might be powerless to do anything. If those various bastards are thinking of coming back, I'm ready to die to keep them out, and I'll take down as many with me, take as many down with me as I can. Is there even a point in evacuating the city when there are so few people left? Is this it? Is this how I end my days? I'm almost starting to wonder if we would have been better off keeping the Renan around, as awful as it is to think about. It's not over yet. The day might be gone, but we still have Alphen. He'll take care of it. I know he will. I have had it with everything. How many people are going to die this time, huh? I think I actually forgot to pay them a visit last time.
I wonder how Zari's doing.
Kitties haven't been able to settle down since that started going on with Lednigus. Since it started going on Pelegion. Okay, so they did update their dialogue. Feels like the whole world is on edge. Yeah, I probably missed what they would say about Miguel's death. Meow. Maybe this is the end for all of Dahna, not just this realm. I wonder if Miguel could have looked at the sky without blanching. I gotta see Lord Dohalim's fight earlier. His form was absolutely beautiful to watch. Oh, so maybe these guys show up if I have Dohalim win his novice solo. Oh, I haven't gotten to see him yet. I wish I was that lucky.
Hey, if we find anyone who needs help here...
I know. We'll make sure to ask what's wrong.
Oh, there's a new guy. The woman over there asked me to let her borrow my armor. So you really are just a normal-sized person outside of the armor. That's surprising. But then again, it was supposed to be mechanical, so I guess it's kind of like a robot suit more than regular armor. She said she needed it for some duel she's having. I hope she doesn't take too long.
Okay.
I've been waiting for you, Kisara.
Oh.
That voice, is that you I hear, Gil? Just how long have you been waiting for me anyway?
Why you?
Never mind that. In our many contests over the years, I maintained a lead over you. 49 wins to 48 losses. After that poor incident, we're now shamefully tied. Which is why I propose we settle the score once and for all at the training grounds. What, you want a duel to break our tie? Last I checked, the matches you won against me were in things like cold endurance and capture the flag, not dueling. Well, I'll have you know I've been training for it just for this occasion. Now fight me, 1-1, fair and square.
Really now?
You call it fighting in armor fair and square? Ha, if anything's unfair, it's how freakishly built you are, Kisara. Excuse me? You still have Miguel's bracelet, right? How about if I win, you have to give it to me? What? This is a memento for my brother. I could never give. Well, it sounds like somebody's already expects to lose. As if. I hope they're prepared to cut what's to come, because I'm not holding back. Bold of you to say that, considering how you used to always cry and cry whenever Miguel left to go do something when we were little. Eternal rivalry? Wait, can I save first? Okay, so I just accepted it automatically.
Just what's going on here? Should we stop them?
The two of them seem to share a long-running history. It would not be our place to interject.
They're just having fun, right? Okay.
Now come fight me and show me what you're made of. It's time we fight, Kisara. You and me, 1-1. Are you ready to battle? Let's do this.
Here we go.
Of course I am. Let's fight. Come at me.
I'll do my best. Dazzling spin. Falling storm. Dazzling spin. Tiger blade. Dazzling spin. Tiger blade. Dazzling spin. I'm ready. Tiger blade. Falling storm. Dazzling spin.
She misses with some of her attacks.
On guard. Tiger blade.
Ah, she does a lot of damage if I fail to block it, though.
Dazzling spin. I'm hurt bad. Far enough.
Okay, I can actually use items here, though.
All healed. Dazzling spin. Falling storm. Tiger blade. Dazzling spin.
What? It's still activated in time?
Ha! Flare the Malika.
Okay. Just take this nice and slow. Yeah, guarding is so... why can't everyone guard like she can? Looks like I'm the victor, Gil, even with your stupid Renan armor. Girl, I didn't think you'd have so many tricks up your sleeves. Well, I do. I picked them up from our cold endurance and capture the flag contest, no less. God, so even your defeats were helping you become stronger. Well, when it comes to Miguel, nobody knows more about him than me. Nobody observed. Do you know my brother had a mole in his left rear? What? I had no idea. That's truly amazing. Curses, you have bested me, Kisara. I came to comfort me, Zara. Bless you. Hey, Zara, good to see you again. Come here so I can pet you. Zara, what's wrong? It's me, Kisara. I'm back home. Come here. Looks like I win when it comes to who Zara likes more. Urgh, I don't believe it. At least I was able to hold on to Miguel's bracelet. That's good enough for me.
Excuse me.
What are you talking about? I just won. Now hand it over. No, you didn't. I just beat you in our duel. Yeah, well, that wasn't nerd. This wasn't our duel. Zara's judge, and I won. So give it to me now. Never. Plus, if we're counting that, that means we're tied at 50-50 now. And I guess we'll have to move straight to our next contest.
Yes.
Bring it on. How many moles my brothers had? Hey, that's unfair.
Seriously?
How long are you still gonna keep it up? Elemental Guard. Miguelpedia. Easier over limit. Beast Assault. Okay. Oh. Huh, so guarding it becomes even stronger because because all the hits I take will just boost me. Nice.
I never knew Lagiel could be so intense.
She can get that way where my brother is concerned.
She's not the only one.
Hey, alright, Kisara, how are we going to compete today? Is what's happening now a new Renan invasion? It's possible. The Blazing Sword has liberated all 5 territories too. We could be placed with a flight of refugees. Too bad we can't say this place is safe. We do have one of the bigger palaces, so you'll be able to fit more refugees, I guess. What sites Lenegus is now? All at light and it seemed like astral energy. What's going on in Lenegus? I've not heard about any of this. Are Breffen side okay? I wish we could get in contact somehow. The people here are all exhausted, so if you need to talk, please keep your voices down. Gold dust. We've opened up the palace temporarily so that it can be used as an evacuation shelter. I'd like to think we didn't exactly arrive unprepared when we came down from Lenegus, but let me tell you, even I can't begin to fathom what's going on down there. Yes, the other realm's supposed to be having a hard time coping. I wonder if there's anything we can do to help. As much as I want to help, I doubt the locals would welcome us soldiers with open arms. It's probably best to either send some guardsmen or people from the Gold Dust Cats instead. Yeah, that armor is kind of a symbol of oppression to pretty much all the other realms. From the day I swore to serve Lord Dohalim, I always knew it was possible a time like this could come one day. I never imagined it would be anything like this, though. What? Rinwell, why do you have a random event here? There she goes, lost in another one of her books. Is this a secret quest? Hey! Hey, Rinwell! Who?
Whoa!
Well, what's got you all worked up, Bird? I ain't doing anything wrong.
Huh?
What was it? Law, need something? No, I just wanted to make sure you were still paying attention since you had your nose buried in that dusty old book. That dusty old book is a valuable artifact. One I think that was written right after a great conquest. For real? What's it say? Anything neat? Oh, it might be relevant to our situation.
Well...
I don't know what I would call it neat, but I definitely found something intriguing. It mentions something about a phantom flower of Navira. Navira? Navira isn't Navira snow place near Cysloden, the ones up the lake.
Yeah.
Yep, the one and only. The book claims that a long time ago there used to be a beautiful flower along the banks that could only be seen at night. Well, if that's true, how come I haven't heard of the flower until now? We both know how dark it used to be until Alpha and Shionne came along. Plus, nobody went out of their way to look for it. Plus that pure of darkness in Cyslodia wasn't natural nighttime either. That's a good point. You want to go investigate and see if it's true then?
Huh?
Really? You'd help me look for it? Oh, we don't have that kind of time to spare right now, do we? You want to find it, don't you?
Got it.
Well, let's ask the group if we can search for it next time we're in that area. Sound good?
Thanks.
Yeah, thanks, Law. Found flower of Navira. I'm getting goosebumps just thinking about seeing one. Yeah, me too. It sounds like another boss Zoogle that I cannot beat yet. It's up to all of us to protect this realm until Lord Dohalim returns. In the eyes of people back in Lenegus, Renans like us are traitors. I finally understood that, but I still can't stop shaking. We are having evacuees rest in here for now. We're having evacuees rest in here for now, okay? I feel like we're going to find out very, very soon where we made the right choice here in Messia. We made it to Lord Dohalim's place. Hey, come on, show some respect. Such a relief to see both the guardsmen and soldiers working together to protect us. It makes me feel so much better. I'm not scared of what's happening. After all, we have Lord Dohalim and his companions on our side. You say that, but you were the one who kept insisting we had to evacuate to the palace. True, but that was just as a precaution. Really, I still have complete faith we'll make it through this. Just when exactly does His Excellency intend to return, I wonder? The realm could certainly use his leadership in these troubling times. As much as I'd hate to do so, if worst comes to worst, we might have to put some refugees in Kisara's room too. If Lenegus sends in forces to attack, could that mean we'll have to fight other Renans? It's possible. I doubt everyone will be prepared to do that, though. We might want to pinpoint who and give them time to escape. Do you think this is Renan stationing its next conquest? It's hard to tell with Lenegus looking the way it is right now. I tried to contact them, but I didn't get any response. Your guess is as good as mine as what's going on up there right now. That's a scary thought. I guess we can only hope we don't have to fight our own people. The longer this whole ordeal goes on, the more it's going to exhaust people. Not that I wanted forces from Lenegus to hurry up and start attacking, of course. It's just so tricky to know what to do. We can stay on high alert if we have to. Only problem is, there's not much else we can do right now but that. It's frustrating. If our realm comes under attack, I'll have to fight my own brethren. I must be ready for that. What's gonna happen now, big guy? I'm scared. Don't worry, I'm right here with you. I'll keep all of you safe. Welcome to the in-front shop. Hey, do you guys know anything about what's going on with the sky? What are we supposed to do when this happens? I don't know, but I bet we could ask a grown-up. What's Lenegus gonna do with us now? If you know anything, you gotta tell me. There's nothing to tell. We're as much in the dark about this as you are. Yeah, that's what you said about what was in the quarry too. I have a hard time believing you really don't know anything. Excuse me, I'm worried too, but I know nothing about any of this. What would breaking our relations accomplish now? Nothing. We'll be in serious trouble if we can't join hands now. You think there will be another revolt? Are we going back to being slaves? I've got no idea what's going on, but I won't allow that to happen. I swear to uphold the peace for those who live in Messia. I hear Mahavar's been liberated too, but there's been signs of unrest in Lenegus. Sounds like there's enough worries to go around. I'd be the first to look into what's going on in my homeland if I could, but it's my duty now is to guard this gate. I cannot abandon my duty. The Rapids are scared. I've heard of a golden fish being spotted out by Overseer Hill. If this whole disaster hadn't happened, I'd check out myself, but I can't. So there are some hints about where to find a boss fish, but I need a much stronger rod, and I can only get that by completing Kisara's later solo challenges in the training grounds. Shame. It really sucks that they put lock rods behind that, because it seems since it's pretty much unrelated to fishing, the training grounds. Yeah, seems weird they wouldn't just let us get rods through finding through reaching the fishing thresholds instead. Why did they put some mix up these two quest chains? Oh, there's new people here now. What the heck? That bull run sure sounds like a piece of work. Actually, it makes me glad I was born in Calaglia, believe it or not. The architecture and climate of this realm is so different from what I'm used to back in Cysloden. I hope the people here get to visit Cysloden for themselves someday and see what it's like.
Well, let's see.
Oh, hey there, Alphin. Nice to see you. Wow. Tilsa, do you come out from Calaglia to help out with things here? I sure did. I heard what happened. It sounds like these people had it even worse than we did. If you can believe it. They might be physically free, but a lot of them still have a long way to go mentally. So it seems. I actually have some knowledge about treating mental health issues, so I'm going to try and help them think independently while I'm here.
Thank you.
That'd be really great, but how do you plan to help them? Simple, by sitting down and talking to them one-on-one, asking questions, seeing how they respond and counseling them. That makes sense. I wish we had the time and the ability to do that kind of stuff ourselves, but we don't really. Stop feeling like you have to shoulder everything yourself, Alphin. You'll burn yourself out. You know what? Maybe you and I could sit down together for a session. What do you say? What? You really think I need counseling that badly? I know you get so defensive. I just want to gauge how you're doing mentally right now. Oh, alright. Well, sure, let's give it a shot. Sure, let's see how this works.
Yeah.
Great, alright. I want you to answer a series of questions for me, okay? First question, don't think too deeply, just go with your gut. What's your favorite type of astral energy? Fire seems like the most canonical choice. Okay, how do you like to fight? A mix of both, but I guess Alphen is primarily close quarters, even if someone like me just spams Demon Fang. Close quarters. What's the most important thing to you in life? Third choice seems to be canonically what he would pick. His friends. There's a wall standing in your way. What do you do? Break it down. Climb over it. Turn around and leave. Break it down. That's all the questions for me. Now it's for your results. You're really a blazing hero. You care deeply about your friends and have strong convictions. You try to overcome any obstacle you meet, but it might do you good to look around and be more flexible in how you think from time to time.
Wow.
You know, I never really thought of myself like that, but maybe you're right. Yeah, that's what I'm here for. If you ever want another session, come talk to me again anytime. Okay, that was a pretty simple quest.
I wish I could get an examination.
Well, if you say so. Let me see, yes, you're in well, alright?
Well, if only your brain could keep up with your mouth.
Oh, you want to have another counseling session together? Not right now. Sorry, Tulsa, we'll have to save it for later. No problem, come back to me once you're ready. I can just use this, do this anytime probably to see what the other answers would have gotten me, huh?
I see that the interior of the wedge is every bit as strange and unusual as the exterior. Intriguing.
If I didn't see it come from Lenegus, I wouldn't believe it was Renan. Just what's with this place?
Yeah, it's all twisty and lumpy. Whatever it's all for, I'm stumped.
Orange shell. Curse charm.
Looks like some solid equipment.
Large semi-human talon.
This is all Dahna's astral energy.
Are you saying the Renans are funneling it through here to send to Lenegus?
Sure looks like it. We have to put a stop to it, quickly. We're a pretty lethal combination, aren't we?
What can I say? I had a good partner.
Awakening pebble.
This seems strange. Like it should be among creatures you'd find in a forest.
Cut it out! I don't need to hear that! It's gotta be man-made, right?
Were it so, it would not be any easier to predict. Remain vigilant. Only the best materials in your garments.
You really do have quite the discerning eye, Dohalim.
Yeah, they all kind of look the same to me.
Why do we get a million conversations at once? Anyway, lemon gel for myself? Pineapple gel. Red lavender. I can't make the jump back. Ow.
This place definitely isn't easy to navigate. That's for sure.
I doubt this structure was conceived with the ease of people's movement in mind.
Yeah. We've been seeing nothing but Zugul nests.
It's almost as if we're inside an incredibly immense spirit vessel of some sort.
A spirit vessel? If that's the case, then that would make Lenegus the master core that's receiving all the astral energy.
Hey, have you heard that voice again since we came in here?
Oh, so now you believe me.
I never said I didn't believe you.
The further in we go, the stronger the voice gets.
Is that a sign we're going the right way then?
Where's this voice coming from? Can you tell?
Yeah, kind of. I hear it inside me, but I feel like it's also coming from every direction around us. It's hard to describe. It's almost like it's surrounding me.
Surrounding, huh?
Considering astral energy is involved, it's not that unusual.
Right, but it's not scary or anything. Listening to it is really soothing.
If you think so, just promise you'll say something if the voice gets too clingy or anything.
I promise.
Or what?
Well, look who's
Lucky Pebble.
shiny mood.
Okay, Hexbreaker and Gold Chunk. Stamina Ring. Have AG cost of an art. Revival Ring.
Hey, that looks pretty.
Elixir. Gold. The teleporter entrance is now active. So I get a shortcut.
Mind if I join you, Law?
Hey, Alphen,
What's up, Law?
you ever find yourself just wanting to give Rinwell a pat on the back?
Law?
Not in a weird way. I'm just saying, she may be sassy, but she's also trying really hard, you know? And sometimes, when I see how hard she's working, I just want to walk up and encourage her. Is that weird?
No, I can see why you might feel that way. After all, she is kind of like a little sister to everyone at this point.
Right, exactly! But I'm worried if I do it the wrong way, she'll blast me with her magic. Or if not her magic, she'll sick Hootle on me to peck my eyes out.
Yeah, there's not much you can do if she's not feeling up for it. In fact, you're not the only one struggling to close that gap.
Huh? Has Hootle attacked you too?
No, I just mean because of her thorns.
Thorns? I don't remember Rinwell having any magic like that. That sounds more like Shionne than... Huh?
Anyway, Hoodle's probably just worried that you're going to take Rinwell away from him. He's pretty protective after all. Maybe your first step should be to make friends with him and go from there.
Right. That's a good idea, Alphen. I'll be sure to give that a try.
Thank goodness for Law's thick skull.
Let's make sure to kick ass tomorrow, too. We've sure climbed up a long way, haven't we?
Watch your step ahead. With no fencing in place, it would be quite hazardous to fall.
Pineapple Gel. Kingly Vest. Gold Chunk. For some reason, the game saw fit to make us fight not one, but two mini-boss Zoogles at the same time. They both seem to have the same moveset, and I don't think they even have any elemental weaknesses. Just two big burly dudes with hammers. They do have a rush attacks, but I've never been able to get the timing down to stop it.
Easily be favored.
Well, I'm here to stop.
Burn! I'll smash you! Rising Wyvern! Rising Wyvern!
I'm very scared to use use a charged up Flaming Edge against them, because even if I manage to get one stunned long enough, the other one could just knock me out immediately. Yeah, hopefully we don't get too many situations like this, but I have a feeling Konami's just gonna make us fight like 4 super big Zoogle mini bosses at the same time at some point.
Regeneration! Regeneration!
Yep, just to force us to use up more CP. That's pretty much what these guys are supposed to do. Make us use CP.
I'll bear that in mind.
You do need to get their drops in order to make really good weapons, though. So we have no choice but to fight these guys whenever we can, even if it costs a ton of orange shells.
Incantation ruined.
Maybe show Kisara a little kindness, huh?
She is strong.
Time to let she can handle herself.
You can be really dense, Dohalim.
It seems I at least get some defensive buffs during the over limit, so that means I can just spam away if I want to. At least on hard mode.
I'll burn it all!
Oh wow, I actually managed to activate it in time.
Flaming pillar! Fire! Demon pack!
Sleep now, Lancer! Let's get you all tucked away! Water, hear my call! Sleep now!
Okay, just one guy left should not be too difficult.
They smite black and flame!
I always have to watch out for that second swing. Sometimes he's like Ballstuff. He likes to combo immediately afterwards. Actually, come to think of it, I wonder if Ballstuff is at all related to these guys. Maybe the reason he's so big and strong is because he has Zoogle blood in him.
Leave the chargers to me! Will this help?
Oh, violent darting wind!
Yeah, these guys are just clones of Ballstuff, except they don't seem to have a jumping attack.
All mine can do is cause havoc and destruction.
Will this help?
Attack time!
Far enough! Negative.
Okay, finally managed to stop them, only after I already hit my allies to begin with.
Astral energy!
Say no more.
Okay, managed to get him this time. What an annoying fight.
This should make for some good weapon crafting material.
Bloody Coat. Orange Shell. Hexbreaker and Awakening Pebble. Spirit Bangle. Transcendent Pebble. Lucky Pebble and Hexbreaker. Lemon Gel. Awakening Pebble and Transcendent Pebble. Hexbreaker, okay.
Here?
It's here?
Yes. All the energy flowing through the wedge comes together and collects here.
Is that thing a Zoogle? Holy crap, it's huge!
A central core and a guardian?
Once we beat that thing, it'll stop the wedge from taking in any more astral energy, right?
It seems we're in for a fight regardless.
Here it comes.
Stay sharp, everyone!
Alright, this is pretty much the same as that one plant boss that also had tendrils, except it has higher stats. And you have more party members.
What the Renans can cook up?
I don't know if that's machine or what, but I do know it's pissing me off!
Watch yourself. There is no knowing what it is.
Yep, Severing Wind is still the best move to use here. You also have Void Slash in order to deal even more wind damage.
Bloody holiday!
A whirling magic is in! Cyclone!
Not sure which if I should attack more evenly or not. Okay, when the green stuff appears on the ground, unlike me, you should take better care to run away and not get clipped by those spikes. And try not to run near your party members when, like I did.
Severing wind! Void flash! Tear! Strike!
One more time!
Demon Fang!
Demon Fang might not be the best choice. Maybe I should have used Azure Howling Storm.
Void flash!
Ah, I got greedy.
Demon Fang!
Glacial spear!
Severing wind! Void flash! Strike!
Seems like some damage has already been done to the middle, even though we haven't beaten any of the tendrils yet. Weird.
Void flash! Strike! Tear!
None shall escape my hand! Oh, magic is there! Crosslet!
Demon Fang!
None shall escape my judgment!
Yeah, of course, those spikes always go really high to ensure you can't just cheese them with aerial attack.
Severing wind! Strike! Void flash!
That's one down.
Severing wind!
Should not have gone for that one.
Hurricane thrust!
Now they're starting to bring in the minions.
Bloody howling!
And of course, all of them can cast. So their very existence is very inconvenient for me. Plus, I still have to deal with the spikes on the ground. Very unfair.
Demon Fang!
And they all can use their poison AoE as well. And there's no way Rinwell can stop them all.
We turned the tables on her.
There are still more left.
Right. No time to hold back.
Okay, seems that the center is exposed.
Void Slash!
And it grew back all its tendrils.
Rising! Severing wind! This one's all mine! Hurricane thrust!
If there aren't too many of the minions left, you might as well just go all out on the main body.
Lightning Tiger Blade!
Hey, we didn't have to kill the mooks.
Is it over?
What the hell is going on?
It's too dangerous! Stay back!
She gonna absorb all that power and become even stronger? Become a boss class fighter? Or maybe it's the tractor beam that's going to take us all the way to Lenegus.
What's going on here? Swarm.
Dahna?
Dahna, so the planet itself is doing something? Maybe a self-defense mechanism?
Are you okay?
Hey, are you crying?
I'm not the only one.
I heard it. Whatever it was, I heard it.
As did I. I'm not sure I'd call it a voice, but it was there.
What in the world just happened?
That was Dahna's astral energy we just encountered. And I think what we heard might have been its voice?
You're saying astral energy has a mind of its own?
I haven't the slightest idea. But do you remember what happened when we fought Balsef back in Calaglia?
You mean when that fire monster came out of the spirit vessel?
Exactly. There was such a huge overflow of astral energy, it caused a monster to spawn and take physical form. Maybe the same thing happened here, just with way more astral energy and a bigger monster.
Does that mean if you gather enough astral energy, it can become sentient or take a physical form?
That's what I'm guessing, but it's just speculation. Master cores are able to hold a lot more energy than a spirit vessel, but we still haven't seen anything like that happen in our dealings with them.
That being said, there may be a mechanism of sorts inside master cores and spirit vessels that prevent such reactions.
That fire monster. I remember how it only appeared after Balsef's spirit vessel broke.
Then the reason Rinwell was able to sense all that astral energy earlier must have been because it was too much for that Zoogle to contain by itself.
So, then where do you think the Zoogle went? All that energy and poof, it's gone. The Zoogle with it. Doesn't that sound weird to anyone?
Indeed it does. However, in order for us to move our hypothesis forward, we will need to gather more evidence first. On that note, how are you holding up, Rinwell?
I just can't work out why. Why the voice reached out to me first.
Rinwell?
I can't help but wonder if it's because of my heritage that I was the one to hear it. Sorry. That's a strange thing to think, isn't it? Anyway, we should get going, right? We need to make sure the energy flow has actually stopped.
Invasion averted? Seems a little too soon to celebrate.
Are we gonna have to take this winding path all the way back down, too?
Yeah, but if anything, it should be easier than the climb up.
Everything all right? You kinda looked like you wanted to get something off your chest.
Huh? Oh,
Or not, whatever.
yeah.
Yeah?
Sorry, never mind. Just forget it.
You want to try being a little less cryptic, maybe? Yeah, all right, jeez. Sorry for taking an interest.
Stop it! It's okay, Hootle! Sorry. I guess I still don't really know how to put it into words.
Nah, that's fine. No rush. It might help you to talk about it, though.
I'll keep that in mind. And thanks.
It looks like that beam of light has stopped.
Then is it safe to say we've avoided oblivion for the time being?
I can still sense a faint glimmer of energy, though. It hasn't completely dispersed.
You can tell? Rinwell, your senses seem a lot sharper than before, don't they?
And you said you heard that voice, right?
I guess. Maybe. I don't know. I don't feel bad, though.
If trace amounts, however small, do remain, then it leaves us no choice. We must destroy the entire structure.
What do you suggest? We bring it down piece by piece?
Once that's done, what do we do then?
We go to Lenegus. Even if we could destroy the whole wedge like he suggested, it'd only buy us time. The fact they sent this thing down tells me they're not giving up this planet without a fight.
There's also the matter of the Renis Alma. Its circumstances still have yet to be truly resolved.
But how do we even get to Lenegus?
What if we hotwire one of their starships? There's gotta be one on the planet somewhere, right?
Starships are only seen on Dahna at the start and end of the Crown Contest. Otherwise, they remain on Lenegus. Believe it or not, we Renans down here aren't quite as free to come and go as one might think.
Great. Well, I'm out of ideas then. We definitely don't have the tech to build a starship. And even if we found a Renan who'd help, who knows how long that'd take.
Yeah. Waiting for a starship to come down from Lenegus would probably be quicker than that.
Wait. Alphen, when you came down from Lenegus, it had to have been in a starship of your own, right?
Right. Oh, of course.
You can't be serious. That was 300 years ago. There's no way it's still gonna work.
But Alphen didn't wake up until a few years ago. That means it had to have still been functioning that whole time to keep his body preserved.
Indeed. You wouldn't happen to remember where you landed, would you?
My memories around where I parked are still a little hazy, but I do know that I woke up in Calaglia, so chances are it's still in the area. At least it's a place to start. Luckily, that realm's my old stomping ground, so I should be able to get us some help finding her.
This is it.
Yeah. As long as Lenegus stands there, there's no avoiding it.
So what's this help in Calaglia you're planning to enlist?
My buddy Nath. If anyone there knows something, I figure it's him. But first, we need to catch a boat and get back to the mainland.
Sounds like everything went well. What say we set sail and make our way back to port in Mahagsar, eh?
Our first port of call is Ulzebek.
Back where you first started out.
Yeah, along with my dad.
You okay? You don't look so good.
I think I'm just a little seasick, that's all.
Liar.
Huh?
You heard me. You've never been good at hiding your emotions, Shionne.
Excuse me? Just what do you... No. You're right. I'm sorry.
Is it about Alphen?
No. Not just him.
Something you can't talk about?
Rinwell, I'm not like the rest of you.
Of course you are! No, I'm serious. Back when we first met, I think maybe then I did think we were different. But now I know that isn't true. You and I are the same, Shionne. We're alike in more ways than you know. If any of us is different, it's me. I'm a Dahnan who can use magic. I may be the last. My family and I have been living in hiding as long as I can remember.
Everyone has their own pain that can be hard for other people to understand. I saw the two of you talking and thought you could use a third wheel. So, here I am. Sorry.
If anyone's the odd one out here, it's me. Believe me, you don't want to listen to my problems.
Want me to go?
I didn't say that.
I get that you must have a lot circling around that head of yours. And that's okay. Whatever's worrying you right now, you're allowed to worry about it. And you don't have to talk about it if you don't want to. I know I'm not a Renan like you, or a mage like Rinwell. I'm not a sovereign, maiden, or lord. I'm just a Dahnan who used to be a slave. But regardless of all that, I'm here for you, Shionne.
That goes for me too. We all want to be there for you. Me and Hootle and even the boys. I promise. I mean, that is what friends are supposed to do, right?
I said this to Alphen, and now I'll say it to you. You're not alone in this.
Thank you. Rinwell. Kisara.
And right on cue, I think I should make my way back and lie down for a bit. My battle with this ship continues.
I better head back too. We wouldn't want the guys thinking they're in charge. Can you imagine Law at the helm? Who knows what kind of trouble we'd get into?
Still, if that's true, then it's all the more reason I have to do this.
All right, something is definitely up with Shionne.
Yeah, something big by the looks of it. I've never seen her so serious.
So, do you think we should say something to Alphen then?
I was wondering the same thing myself, but then it occurred to me. Whatever this thing on her mind is, it's probably the last thing in the world she wants people to know about. If she's trying this hard to keep it secret, then it's not really our place to go telling people before she's ready.
Yeah.
I can't tell them. There's just no way I could, right? What am I supposed to do?
As I recall, you all got fishing gear, right? You didn't ever thought about casting a line out in the open waters? I'm also at the sail whenever you are. Fishing spot. Out for low ocean fishing, eh? I know a good spot. I'll show ya. Well, I haven't caught anything here before.
That's my line. There's a nice breeze here. There we go.
See, even the fish are really even the regular fish are actually kind of strong. That's one down.
We can get a good meal out of this fella.
Hopefully it tastes better than it looks.
Blueback tuna.
Looks like it was well worth coming out here to the ocean to fish, judging by your haul.
Yeah, I can't complain with a catch like this. Dinner tonight's going to be a real good one.
Hell yeah!
What do you care? You're always happy as long as you're full.
Not always. I mean, okay, yeah, sure. Having a full stomach is close to the maximum amount of happy I can be. But Kisara's cooking is just so amazing. Even you can't deny that.
Well, sorry for not being able to cook as good as her then.
What? That's not what I said at all.
Anyway, what are you planning to do with that fish? Grill it? Turn it into a sashimi? Personally, my vote's for something Kisara?
Sorry. Can you, not talk to me? Right now?
Hey, are you alright? Your face is as white as a ghost.
It might be more accurate to say green.
What happened? She was doing okay until just a few seconds ago.
Actually, I think I remember her mentioning at one point that she felt pretty seasick. But we've been out here for a while now. Maybe it doesn't hit her when she's concentrating on something.
I think that means yes?
I'm sorry. I've never seen anyone look so ill before.
Don't worry about dinner right now. You just get some rest, okay?
I think it's safe to rest here now.
Let's see how many types of fish you caught. 30, huh? Here, let me give you a little something. Uber spinner. $32 so far. I need 3 more. Okay, there's supposed to be a title for making the Atonement Edge. Arm Sommelier. Increase normal attack limit.
Kisara, let's talk for a bit.
I've been thinking about what we discussed earlier. His reasons might not have been pure, but in the end, Dohalim still made Elda Menancia a place where Dahnans and Renans can coexist. I thought everyone would welcome that change, with open arms. I took pride in what we had without putting in the work to truly solidify it. After so much failure, do you think I even have the right to pursue my ideals?
It doesn't matter what I think. You've already found your answer, haven't you?
I know what I want to say, but I can't help but wonder if I'm being selfish.
Everybody makes mistakes in life, Kisara. Everybody. It's what you do afterwards that matters. But you already knew that, right?
Yeah. I won't look away from the world any longer. I'll do my best to confront reality, so that we don't lose anyone else, ever again. More to the point, Dohalim needs someone who can push him forward. I think we both get lost in our sorrow too easily when we focus on the past.
If we see that happening, we'll set him straight. Don't worry. We'll look out for both of you. I have to say though, if you turned out this well modeling yourself after Miguel, he really must have been a great man.
What, you didn't believe me before? I'm pretty sure I've been going on about him since I joined up. If you need more convincing, I've got plenty more stories about him.
Maybe another time.
Don't worry. Once I finish folding these clothes, I'll go to sleep.
Looks like a single weak enemy, but it's a very strange battle indeed. It has very fast casting speed, and another one appeared, but they all share the same hit point bar. Very strange design, and unfortunately, it takes too long for the Rin's boost to show up again. Unlike me, you may want to try to position yourself better so you can clip multiple enemies with Rising Phoenix. I think because they share the same hit point bar, if they both get hit, that means they take even more damage. I'm not sure if that's how it works. And each one has their own core break. But that means even if you core break one, the other one will still be active. Now they're free. Very unusual design indeed. Wait, but does that mean Rinwald is supposed to put a casting penalty on whoever is affected by her casting interruption boost? But that means even if you manage to inflict the penalty on one elemental, the others would not be affected, right? Huh, that would not. That's kind of inconvenient. It'd be nice if they could all just stick to one spot so I could hit all of them at once. This whole battlefield is so chaotic because now there are 4 casters. I think the only elements that don't show up are light and dark.
It's wide open! It won't escape me!
One of them got core broken. Which one was it? I think it was the Earth one. Yeah, better set the one that's core broken because everyone has down damage bonus anyways. Oh no. Good thing I have a lot of good thing I cooked the resistance food for elements. That still dealt quite a lot of damage. Just one spell. Yeah, Elfin's boost attack is also a good alternative while Rinwald's is still cooling down. Problem is, since they cover all elements, it's kind of hard to tell if who is using which spell. Because that tidal wave could belong to them as well.
Too much to handle.
My armor won't save you!
I didn't think you had it in you.
Okay, core broke you. Gonna take a bit of a risk there. And then quickly use a peach gel.
To everlasting darkness. Negative state. On your knees. I see you.
If I was a bit braver, I could probably clip multiples of them with Searing Gale.
Rising Wyvern!
I think that cast broke 2 of them at once. That's pretty good.
Searing Gale!
Hear my call.
I'm ready!
Do it!
In an instant! Impact Claw! We work well together.
Like a finely timed waltz.
Ah,
Lady Fortune must truly be watching over me.
did you get rid of that scary thing?
Yeah.
We sure did. There's nothing for you to be afraid of now. Really? It didn't hurt you, did it? Nope, I'm fine, because I'm a big, strong grown-up. Thanks, lady. You're so kind. I love you. Oh, this kid's not hiding his feelings for you, Rinwell. Try not to wander out of town on your own from now on, okay? Okay, see you later, Boom Boom Lady.
Seriously?
Huh, so he still thinks I'm loud and booming. I guess I'm okay with it. Go get him, Barky boy.
Hey!
What are you talking about? I already did. A new title, Lightning Princess. Divine Saber. Anti-Dragon? Huh. That's awfully specific. I didn't notice there were more people here. Silver Swords. If she's clean because she genuinely likes to be tidy and not have obligation to, then I don't have a problem, but it's hard to be sure. In retrospect, back when it was always dark in Cyslodia, all the litter didn't really bother me all that much. When you think about it, it's not hard to look at these people here and not see ourselves in them in a lot of ways. We were so angry, we stopped thinking for ourselves, and these people were so scared they stopped thinking too. We're not that different. That's why I want to help people think independently again, so they can live freely. I'm so glad we have all these people around to help us. I'm sorry if you remember how I used to feel when I was younger. You can really appreciate how powerful the Lord here was when you see how much bigger and more refined this place is compared to Glanymede. Just go to show how much is out there in the world, which, by the way, I wouldn't have ever known if it weren't for those gates being opened. It probably isn't really my place to say this, but when I look at what the Renans did to the people here, I feel like those of us in Cyslodia might have gotten off lightly in comparison. Supposedly there's been a beautiful fish that's been found by the fishing spot in Lab 2 marshlands. I don't know if it has anything to do with all the crazy activity going on, but I'd love to catch a glimpse of it for myself. It's too strong. I was sent out here because I was informed that people in this realm really need our help to get back on their feet. I'm in charge of looking after the kids. I won't let them be neglected just because of everything else that's going on right now.
I see a cat. I wonder how Zari's doing.
They say we can come out of the house finally. I noticed Mom and Dad have been smiling a lot more than they used to. Thanks for tuning in to this Let's Play of Tales of Arise. If you enjoyed, please leave a like, subscribe, and or hit the bell icon.